Hello everyone, myself Rahul. I'm your physics instructor and today I'm going to teach you thermodynamics, which is the first chapter. Let us start with the basic definition. First definition is system. A thermodynamic system is a definite quantity of matter bounded by some closed surface that may or may not exchange matter and energy with its surroundings. Basically, a system is let us assume a box with some contents. Now the box has some definite boundaries, the dimensions of the box, and some content inside it. Now it is called a system. Let's take an example of a conical flask with hot water. We can understand three types of system with this single example. An open system. An open system can exchange mass as well as heat with its surroundings. A conical flask with hot water can exchange both mass and heat with the system, with its surroundings. Closed system. The same example, but this time with a cork. Due to the cork, we cannot exchange mass with the surroundings, but still heat can be exchanged with the surroundings. This is called a closed system. Now an isolated system. The same example, but now we have covered the conical flask with some nylon wool, which is highly insulating in nature. Now mass can be exchanged. So now mass cannot be exchanged and heat cannot be exchanged. Both cannot be exchanged. This is called an isolated system. Now coming to the next definitions, that is surroundings. All the things outside the system that influence the system are called surroundings. A cup of tea and the room, a cup of tea is a system and the room is the surroundings. Let us take an example of a hot cup of tea which is at 90 degrees Celsius and a room which is at 30 degrees Celsius. Eventually the cup will lose all its heat and reach to the room temperature, that is 30 degrees Celsius. This is due to the influence of the surroundings on the cup of tea. The cup of tea will try to be in thermal equilibrium with the surroundings. So it will lose all its temperature and give it to the surroundings, and both of them basically attain thermal equilibrium. But due to the high size of the surroundings, it will not gain any significant amount of heat. The next definition is heat. Heat is a form of energy that is transferred from one body to another body due to the temperature difference between them. Let us take a hot bowl of soup, again at 90 degrees Celsius, and a spoon at 30 degrees Celsius. When you keep a spoon inside a hot bowl of soup and leave it for some time, eventually it will get hotter and hotter and hotter. This is because the transfer of heat from the soup to the spoon takes place. Actually, heat transfers from hot body to cold body. So the heat from the soup eventually gets into the spoon and it becomes hotter. The next definition is work. Work is defined as the energy transfer that occurs when a force acts on the system and causes displacement. There are two types of work, negative work and positive work. Let us understand these two by a simple example. Let us take a piston with a gas in it. Now I am compressing the gas inside the piston with some external force, like this. Now some amount of work is done on the gas. Then this type of work is considered as negative work. Now the same example, this time the gas is expanding and pushing the piston outwards. This work is done by the gas on another system. This is called positive work. When gas is compressed, it is called negative work. When gas is expanded, it is called positive work. These definitions may seem simple, but they are very important in the upcoming topics.